What up, y'all? What it do? I'm Miss Indigo Blue. Thanks for stopping through to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back again and again and again and again. In today's video, we are going to get this quick weave together. I laid my cap just like I would if I were going to do a ball cap method for installing a wig, but instead of using the glue to lay the wig, I use the Seal and Protect. So I'm going to place that everywhere except for where you have seen me draw out the closure. The closure area doesn't need to necessarily have any protect on it because I'm not putting glue on all of the closure, only on the perimeter. So once the protect is down, then I lay these black wrap cloths on top of it, and then I'm going to spray it with hairspray and dry it with the blow dryer. This is going to then be the area where I lay my tracks that I glue down and make the quick weave. So I do tend to like a quick wig better than a quick weave because it is removable, but I used this hair and this method last year and I was able to wear it so long that I was so happy with it. So I'm trying it here again this year. So just like if you were to install a wig, you're going to remove the stocking cap from the perimeter of your head, cutting it as close to the hairline as possible. Then you're going to want to take a comb and just comb through the quick weave because little pieces of hair get caught when you're taking the hair from the front of your face to the back of your head, and they get caught in the glue. So you just want to comb through it a bit. I did use lace glue versus bonding glue to lay my cap down, just like you would if you were doing a wig or another install where you want the hairline to be seen through and look like skin. You wouldn't want a black line of bonding glue right here at the front. When applying the closure, I'm just using the glue around the sewn part of the closure, the perimeter, and then I'm going to bond it down. So because I did not tint my cap, I have to get as close as possible so that it's not visible, but it's really hard to do that. Anybody who's ever done this knows that if you don't tint that cap, then you are in trouble. So I don't even normally lay my closure down. This is an extra step for me. I just usually let the cap be there. So most people would have cut their cap away before even laying down the lace portion of the wig so that the lace would be on the skin versus on the cap. So you'll see me here getting ready to flatten out the closure. I am using this edge stick and then my electric hot comb. Now y'all, I am an old school stove iron girl. This is my first time attempting to use my electric flat iron, and guess what? I had the mug on low, like one. Didn't turn it up at all. And so I kept trying to go over it and over it and over it until I was over it. Yeah. So anyway, I ended up trying to just clip it down for the night and wrap it tight and see how it comes out. So it's been a couple days. I just started lifting the lace because, y'all, crucial mistake, I forgot to tint my cap. And so look at how light it is. I have this Wig Dealer Lace Blend Honey Lace Tinting Spray. So, semi-permanent lace tint. I'm going to put this on in hopes to get that light line out of here. Yee. And then relay the lace after this dries. And I know I'm getting it on my face, but that bright line of demarcation was wrong. So don't forget to put that powder on your lace, honey, so it can blend in with your face. Bars. I just figured it was easier to do it this way because it's got so much product in it that trying to just put the powder on it now is still not going to do right. So thankfully I had this, and I'll have to re-glue once this dries. This is the color Honey. When I sprayed it on my lace before, I thought it was like a little bit dark for my complexion, but I think with the glue, because that glue, even though I put it on there, it didn't really dry clear. I do have another glue and I might try that one. I have the Eric J glue, but that glue be down. And I normally don't even glue the front part of my wig down, to be honest with y'all. I mean, everything else is glued to the cap. I am going to go ahead and start putting some curl and some shape into the hair. It looked really nice. I could just tell up close. So I figure if somebody was getting up close and personal, they would probably be able to tell too, and we don't want that. So yeah. Today today I'm getting ready to go to the gym and go to the grocery store. It snowed here in Vegas yesterday, so I only have a couple little shots of like the mountains and the front yard that I sent to some people back home. But you know, sometimes God just delivers those small tiny miracles, and it just warms the heart because the kids were making snowballs, the kids were rolling snowmen, and I mean, it snowed from like 8 a.m. until probably 11 a.m., maybe 12 noon, something like that. But by 2 o'clock in my yard, the snow was gone. So I was expecting it to be gone everywhere. But towards my daughter's school, there was still some snow, and there's a park and there's a little hill. They were sledding down the hill. They had their little snowsuits on. You know, I'm from Michigan, so I'm like, been there, done that. And, you know, she had the same type of reaction too because we are used to seeing snow. But for those who don't get to see it often, it was probably like a little miracle. And it was so nice to see them out and playing and having fun in it. You know, sometimes it can bring back that small appreciation for nature and for God's work that we often take for granted. Because for me, snow was a problem. I got a shovel to drive with. Even at my home in Michigan, yesterday I had to pay somebody to get over there and shovel my sidewalk before the city came through and tried to find me. I had to leave the heat on in that house enough to keep the pipes warm enough to keep them from busting and freezing. So I'm paying that utility bill, and so it's just a lot that goes in with the winter. If I would be there, I would have had to also shovel my driveway, clean my car off. And it used to always feel like this big, huge chore. But then, it started feeling like exercise in essence. But with me having worked from home for so long, it was like, well, I really ain't got nowhere to go. So it still felt like I didn't have to go somewhere. I didn't have to get up and go to work that morning. I didn't have to do anything. I felt like I had to do it because the city was going to make me do it. And I was going to have to avoid this fine type of thing. But whenever I would get out there, I would enjoy it. I got me some exercise in. I got my heart pumping. I got my body warmed up. And then there is a level of satisfaction because I'm using the shovel. I ain't got a snow blower. I'm not using a plow. Like, I'm out here with my own hands and digging this stuff out. And then my daughter would be somewhere over in a snowbank playing somewhere and enjoying herself and making snow angels and all that kind of stuff. So, sometimes you have to be removed from where you're at so you can actually see the beautiful aspects of it. I mean, do I want to go back to it? Not winters how they used to be. And maybe they won't ever be like that again, where you have to shovel today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. Like, you get a big dumping and then you shovel it and it stays, but it doesn't come back into the road, come back into the sidewalk, come back into the driveway, right? It just is a big dumping and it might stay there and it might be cold and it might be wet. There is a little piece of hair that's trying to be on my eye. It's time to go wash my face, heat up my flat iron so I can curl my hair. But so this has spring water in it. So, I'm just wetting my face with that. I have a couple new cleansers. Actually, I have a few new cleansers. I found this one at Marshall's. And then yesterday I saw it on the Target website. And it's quite expensive. I got it for $5 at Marshall's. And then I got these two at Big Lots. Derma Geek. This is fragrance-free, sulfate-free. And this is a daily cleanser. I really like this. It's like a little gel. Tiny bit of this goes a long way. And this is a clay pore detoxifying cleanser mask. So what I'm getting ready to do is use these two cleansers together. The rose water cleanser from Heritage Store. And then I'm going to use my Mini Mo Glow. I'm working on cleaning up this complexion. And then I am going to remove the Mini Mo Glow by putting the clay cleanser on after, So an additional cleansing step. I really probably should have naired today. But there's not a lot of hair on my face right now. So I guess it's inevitable. This has to be used today. Check out the stash. Using the face cream. Now I normally like to use Avon, but I ran out. And so I want to actually look through the Avon site because I get my foot products from there. As well as the Nair is the Skin So Soft brand. And I just feel like it's so much more gentle, the epilatory, than this Nair. So normally that's the kind that I have. And it's the little squeeze tube kind. So it looks like a big, huge lip gloss. So you just take it and don't have to use Q-tips. swipe it on, and it places really well even in the brow area for me. So I would have probably already had it on and done. Oh y'all, this literally feels so good on my face. This is the EPL. I got it at Big Lots. Purifying clay, pore detox, 2-in-1 clay cleanser and mask. Daily cleanser removes surface impurities. Clay mask draws out deep impurities. Like, it feels very cooling. I can just tell that it's working, especially in this. And my camera cut off again. Disc. I think it was trying to save to the camera versus saving to my... Okay, so to finish up this look, I'm simply going to throw some curls in this hair and be done. After this video, I sat down and recorded a shopping vlog, so that will be coming up next on this channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know that you enjoyed it and that you'll be returning to see the shopping vlog. I'm Miss Indigo Blue. I thank you so much for tuning in. And before I get out of here, I'm definitely going to leave you with my mantra, which is... activate your power, because when you know your power, you know your worth. I'll see you here next time. Ciao.